your pedestal. Take a Polaroid and bring it to the pedestal to reveal the clue.
What are you implying? Sorry, how did you get this document? It should have been kept confidential. Did my daughter tell you about it?
Congratulations! A new timeline is available. Let's hear the suspect's confession.
Laura has always been a complex individual, full of passion and determination. However, I can't ignore the fact that she often relies on me. She won't get far without my support. It's frustrating that she doesn't quite seem to embody the spirit of the Von Rowe family, pushing boundaries and striving for excellence. Sorry, wait. What has she got to do with this investigation?
Here's a new scene. Try to collect all the clues. Don't forget that you can control the timeline with your watch. The first part of Jan's report has finally been released. Martine sent a letter to Richard. The painting is nearly complete.
Richard, thought I'd drop by for a friendly update. Oh, you've refurbished. Very bohemian. So how's the new collection coming along, Richard?
Well, I'm working on it. I've been exploring new ideas, but it's not ready yet.
Not ready? Richard, we had an understanding. You were supposed to deliver an exhibition this year.
Yes, I know, Karl, but creativity, it can't be rushed. I need more time.
More time? You think you have the luxury of time? You know, that first exhibition, it wouldn't have happened without my backing. And your little romance with Agatha. You think that was all you? I made sure she was at every press conference, every event. You think she'd be remotely interested in you if I hadn't given you so much publicity?
You know, fuck you. Yet, right. Fuck you. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Without you, I'm nothing.
Stop it.
Are you creating art? Well, are you? Because I am. I'm the artist. You're just, I don't know, jealous or something, like you were in the interview. People appreciate my talent.
Talent? Don't make me laugh. Get your act together and give us a damn exhibition. Do what you're supposed to do. Richard. Do you know the date? Look at it. From now on, all the profits go to me.
Karl
So
has
good
a
luck
unique way to
supporting
mark the
yourself,
day.
dipshit.
A first reminder from the bank for unpaid dues.
Do you know the date?
The paintbrush Karl picked up to mark the date. The timeline is complete. Let's go back to the investigation room. Here is a new detective board. Let's take a look at the clue we found. The artist and the patron are side by side on the magazine cover. Richard is indeed in the spotlight, but I'm not certain if Karl will appreciate this article. Can you identify these fingerprints? It seems that Jan wasn't fooled. He saw right through Karl's game and was impervious to his manipulations. The Foundation financed part of the report, so he might react very poorly to it. The artist and the patron are side by side on the magazine cover. Richard is indeed in the spotlight, but I'm not certain if Karl will appreciate this article. You just found the blood evidence. Martine ended up giving Richard some legal advice. Can you match these fingerprints to a suspect? It's clear that Martine feels guilty for throwing Richard to the wolves. She herself wrote the contract and knows it's unfair. Is she trying to clear her conscience by giving him all this advice? What's her real motivation for doing all this? The painting is almost finished, true to his style. Will this piece open the new collection? You just found the special proof. A fingerprint is visible. Someone deliberately left their mark in the still wet paint. Someone who wanted to show they are above the art. Karl imposes his timeline in a dramatic way. Clearly, Karl wanted to intimidate, and he succeeded. The symbol is powerful. The date is marked with a brushstroke. By that date, the exhibition must be ready, or there will be consequences. Richard had originally marked the date in a way that was already quite visible, but clearly less striking. How will he manage to create enough pieces? He hasn't even finished the first one. Karl didn't hesitate to take the artist's tool to mark the date, in his own way. On the bristles of the brush, there are traces of blood. It's dried as if it had previously been used as paint? Strange. Let's think about it. Who had the object in hand? The bank sent Richard an initial reminder letter. He needs to resolve his situation as soon as possible. The bank's loan service warns Richard that he risks legal action if he doesn't promptly settle his account. Has he already spent his advances in credit? What kind of situation has he got himself into? Can you match these fingerprints to a suspect?
Don't you have any better questions? Honestly, nothing Richard does surprises me. He's very unstable and unreliable. Honestly, nothing Richard does surprises me. He's very unstable and unreliable. Well, why are you showing me this? Richard was a genius, but his erratic behavior made him a liability. I saw potential in his art, but his financial desperation was consuming him. Despite my efforts to guide him, he remained stubborn and unpredictable. I invested heavily in him, and now I am paying the price. Oh, that's an inside joke between us. I wanted to support him and playfully indicated a date to motivate him. I'm glad he kept it. It must have touched him. Kept confidential. Did my daughter tell you about it? I saw potential in his art, but his financial desperation was consuming him. Oh yes, I had to take the artist's tools. You always have to show the way. That's my responsibility as a patron. I merely observed that the painting was far from complete. I never intended to leave a permanent mark. It's clear evidence that I am deeply committed to contributing to Richard's creative work. Richard was a genius, but his erratic behavior made him a liability. I saw potential in his art, but his financial desperation was consuming him. Despite my efforts to guide him, he remained stubborn and unpredictable. I invested heavily in him, and now I am paying the price.
Karl's final confession. It won't open a new timeline, but it might be the beginning of a better understanding of this puzzling character.
Richard was a genius, but his erratic behavior made him a liability. I saw potential in his art, but his financial desperation was consuming him. Despite my efforts to guide him, he remained stubborn and unpredictable. I invested heavily in him, and now I am paying the price. I truly hope the police find him soon.